What's up, guys? Today's video we're going to be showing you the Lightning, a Tier 7 British destroyer. And honestly, I think it's one of the best destroyers. It's not necessarily at any one thing, but it's good at everything, if that makes sense. Like, Americans are great at their guns and smoke screens. You know, Americans' strength is sitting in their smoke and shooting their guns. Excuse me. Where the Japanese, their strength is torpedo concealment. And then it's kind of like the Germans. The Germans are not necessarily, it's just an overall balanced boat. And I think it's an almost, you know. But the British, they're a little bit different in terms of balance towards the Germans. The Germans have an engine boost and an extended hydro, but the hydro only lasts for 1:30. Whereas our hydro, and we have 3 of them, the Germans only have 2, I believe. They last for 3 minutes. So almost half of this battle, I can have hydroacoustic. I believe it's up to 3.4, 3.5, and a little bit shorter for torpedo detection. I'll have to check those numbers after the game. But we'll go ahead and check our stats. We've got, not the stats, the other ships. We've got 4 destroyers. It's kind of been more common since the addition of the Udachi to the game. A lot of people playing more destroyers. 2 radar cruisers, the Baltimore and the Atlanta, and then a German hydro cruiser in the Hipper. It's got like a 5.5, something crazy in its hydro. So almost a radar cruiser in itself. Then we got 2 battleships. So with our guns, we have a pretty decent reload time there. I think I have a mod that makes it a little bit longer for sure. I have to check my captain. Oh, so there's a radar cruiser. Now his radar is only 8. If I knew what was right here, and you wouldn't really. So actually we are RPF located right now. So the Fletcher or the C-23 has us kind of with twist and track. And someone set a smoke screen for him, so it's probably the Fletcher. Go ahead and pop hydro, make sure torpedoes aren't coming our way. It is the Fletcher. We're going to drop torps on him. We're going to try and cut back here and get a good angle. But hopefully we can catch the... We'll go single fire. It's one of the traits of the British. It says wide, but it's not really a widespread. And then you can go single fire. We've got tube by tube, and then what they call wide angle. But I use the wide angle, what they call the wide angle on this, more than single fire. Just because, yes, perfect. Caught him sitting in his smoke. First blood, devastating strike. Now, uh-oh.
Torpedoes dead ahead. Smoke generator activated.
We're gonna go ahead and go forward pretty fast. Oh, torpedoes dead ahead.
Much obliged.
Oh boy, something's out here.
Smoke screen set.
That's probably the other Udachi. Wait, is it a Udachi? No, there's a Z-23. You can tell by the, if you get really good at, you know, decent, you can tell that that was a widespread set of 4, as opposed to sets of 3 or 5 or whatever. The Fletcher is 2 sets of 5. We have a set of 4 and stuff, and you'll just know by, you know, playing the game a lot which destroyer's which. Now, this Udachi, we already shot him a bunch with our guns. I think we did almost 5,000 damage to him, and he smoked up. So, because we have our hydro running for another, I believe, 50 seconds. Yeah, sorry, looking at that timer there. I'm trying to think and play and narrate at the same time. We're dropping torps on the Colorado. I don't know where this island formation is. And I didn't mean to do that. It's kind of see your torpedo angle there. Now, we are within radar range of this Atlanta, but we're going to go and try and hydro the Udachi. He probably turned tail and ran because he knows that if he's a smart player, he knows that I'm a hydro destroyer, and I can detect him in his smoke. Now, this Fletcher either needs to switch to AP. Okay, he's setting a smoke screen, but this Atlanta has a radar. So we're going to turn back this way. We're going to pelt him. Yep. We're actually going to pelt him with AP, because we can penetrate him pretty good. I didn't mean to tag you here, buddy, but...
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes astern.
So again, another widespread. You shouldn't really fire widespread unless you're on the Lightning, because there's no other option. The other destroyers, what they call a narrow spread and a widespread. Like that, Fletcher fired his narrow spread. That guy dead. Now, we're just kind of sitting here reassessing. The Udachi went out there somewhere and is torping again, and he has an average reload time. And yeah, there's the Atlanta, and there's the Udachi. We are gonna... Okay, good work. Good play, Fletcher. Fletcher's doing a decent job. He did kind of push there against this radar cruiser. I'm not sure why he's not radaring, because look at this moron.
Torpedoes to port.
Because the one ship, I think the one ship that any destroyer should just absolutely fear is the Atlanta. He's got a 4-point-something-second reload. We're going to try and end him here.
We destroyed an enemy cruiser.
And he's got hydro and radar. But yeah, our team's doing really well. We're just wiping the enemy team. We've only used one smokescreen so far. Got 2 kills. This presents a problem right here because this is a radar cruiser. And there's the radar. So I'm not going to smoke up just yet because the smoke isn't going to do anything. But I am going to smoke right here and then turn hard left. He's not focused on me. He knows I'm here now, but he's not focused on me. So even though the radar's out, we're safe from it. And the point of doing that is to lose detection, and also I'm getting torpedoes away on this Vanguard. So if the Vanguard was smart, he'd probably turn a little bit. So we're going to guess that he's going to... Wow. That Iowa's got a mean dispersion on his shot. So we guessed that he turned, and we guessed just about right. Hopefully he slows down a bit. We're going to go ahead and pop our hydro. Again, we have a 3-minute hydro. And wait. The destroyer was last detected over there. He could be making a base push, and that might be what he's doing. It's a Jervis, so it's the tier 6 version of our ship. There he is. He was last spotted right there, and that's where he is. If we're going to push through here, hopefully, man, this Vanguard's getting wrecked. If he even takes one of our torpedoes, he's dead. Yep, this shells don't kill him. We got him. Not too much damage, but we got him. We guessed correctly. We knew that he was turning in and speeding up. So, we have a decision to make right now. We either go help kill this Jervis, who's at low health, or we go to the base, and that's game. So again, not stellar gameplay, but we did our job. Like I said, the Iowa did pretty well. I'm not sure what the Hipper did. But, guys, that's how your average destroyer gameplay should be. You know, we could have played things a little bit differently there. But given the circumstances and the game, you know, play to support your team. You're not playing to get 150,000 damage every game. I see a lot of these YouTube videos, and it's not just on Legends. So, you know, I know there's a select few YouTubers out there. I'm not calling anyone out. I'm just saying, for World of Warships Legends and World of Warships the PC version, I see a lot of videos. It's like 300,000 damage, and while that's cool and all, the concept of the game is to win. It's not to get the most damage. If you need a challenge going for 150k or whatever, go for it. By all means. Play your Yudachi, get right up next to 2 battleships, launch your torps, launch your torp reload booster, and launch your other set of torps, and just get 200k damage in one go. Go for it. The purpose of the game, however, is to win the game. So, I play to win. I don't necessarily play for damage. Like, at the end of that game, I would have gotten maybe 2,000 more damage by going for the Jervis, but I just decided to go for the cap because in my mind I'm playing chess. Even if that Jervis nukes our Iowa, which I don't think would happen. The Iowa was a very decent player. Even if he nukes our Iowa and makes his way to the base, we already have a destroyer in our base, and we were capping. So if we go to the base, we double that chance, and there's only 1 ship left. There is literally no possible way for the other team to win. Was the other team going to win? No. It was 6-on-1. We blasted their team. We took a destroyer out from the start by torping his smoke. So at the onset of the battle, we already gave our team a great advantage. So that's what I'm doing almost every game. I play to win. I don't play for max damage. Some games people will line up for you. And also in a lot of these games in the Wargaming stream, some of these players that they're playing against you're just like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? They're just sailing broadside with no clue in the world, not shooting at anybody. Now, was that last team the best? Probably not. So, you know, I don't want to talk and then stick a foot in my mouth, but let's take a look at the ship and the stuff I have for it. Aiming systems mod 1, you don't really need the main battery. It's kind of useless. Propulsion to get in and out of situations. Damage control is kind of useless. It's not useless, but just, you know, don't get hit in destroyer. I run the concealment. Lightning has pretty decent concealment, but without that, it's even better. And then I run the torpedo reload. You do have a greater risk of getting your tubes knocked out, but you got those 6 short smoke screens to hide in. I think this is the best build for me anyway. Average HP, pretty decent guns. We've got the 5-second reload. It's actually down to 4.8, I think, on there. 10.10. No, it's just 10. I think is it 10 point? It says 10.2 on my screen. I'm not sure. 10 kilometer torpedo range, 16,000 max damage. You rarely ever get that. I'm not sure why you don't get the max damage, but a lot of battleships have the torpedo belt, which protects them from those. Very good maneuverability, quick rudder shift time, and almost 100 concealment. 5.4, I think the best in the game's 5.1. Maybe somebody get it down to 4 something with Special Commander from some events, but I don't have that commander, so. That is the Lightning Tier 7 British Destroyer. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I'll be posting a few games with, you know, these high damage games, but my videos are more to inform and get the average player to become a better player. You know, we have, I think we have a 59% win ratio, 4,900 battles, and my most played ship is my Baltimore, a heavy cruiser. I've seen videos and pictures of these guys posting like, oh, I've got a nice win rate in the John Bart or some other broken ship. You know what I mean? If you can play, I'd love to see anyone with the Baltimore or another heavy cruiser or another cruiser with that win rate and that much XP per battle. I'm sure there are better stats than these, but from what I've seen, I have very good stats. And it's not all about stats. Again, I want that 60% Unicum win rate, but we'll get there. You know, we just got to keep playing the game. But again, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. The channel's growing every day. We're We're going to get there soon. Be a part of it. You guys have a great day.